Alright, here we have Star Trek, the original series. There we go. That glorious Game Boy music. They should have used that for the remastered Blu-rays instead of that shitty fucking remake theme song that they re-recorded. That sounds so off-kilter from the original. The original sounded so organic, and that was like, I don't know. It's such a difference. It's just such a contrast. Anyway, this is the original series. Most Star Trek games suck. There's very few good ones, although I do remember playing Starfleet Academy and liking that. But this one, I haven't played this one yet, so we're going to see if this one's any good. We'll see. The first image I see from my chat is Data and Picard's holding a gun to Data's head, which tells me what my chat already thinks of this game. Alright. Developed by Visual Concepts, produced by Interplay. I'm not going to know how to play this, so any help you guys got will be helpful for me. 1991. Start or continue? Well, we're going to be starting because I've never played it before. Incoming transmission, Admiral. That guy looks familiar. The challenge facing you today, Captain Kirk, carries grave consequences for the future of the galaxy. A giant machine known as the Doomsday Machine. Oh my god, great episode, by the way. Now roam space, obliterating whole worlds in its path. Death Star, anyone? I think George Lucas was a fan. Having detached its approach 5 months ago. If you guys want to see a good Star Trek The Original Series episode, watch the Doomsday Machine. One of the best. Our Federation engineers began production of the proto-matter fusion disruptor, a powerful new device we believe to be capable of stopping the giant machine. Just as the planet killer entered the boundaries of the Federation space, a fully functional disruptor was being installed on the USS Excalibur to be taken to the sector Alpha 9. Alpha? Ay, ay, ay. Thanks, Justin Garbert, for subbing. Tragically, the Klingons have learned of the disruptor's, can I speak, existence, but not its purpose, and fearing its use against their empire, the Empire, have intercepted, and I clicked the thing off the screen by accident. Billy says it's a giant vagina in space. Zeta Boot is the best place to start your search. Or is that supposed to be 15? Zeta Boot 15 is the best place? That looks like is. I don't know. Good luck, Kirk. The fate of the galaxy is in your hands. Oh my, look at the graphics. This is going to be great. We're going immediately into an asteroid field. Isn't this wonderful? What a way to start. This game, one of the few things I honestly do know about this game is that it was given an award for Best Soundtrack of 1991 for any video game. Which might surprise some people, but in all the gaming magazines of the time, there was a competition, best music competition, and this was the winner. There's something on the wing of the plane. There's a gravitational pull pulling me down towards that planet, just so you know. I think I blew up the wormhole, by the way, but before by accident. I'll try to not do that again. Oh, that's never good when that happens either. I guess my shields. Oh fuck. Well, that's not good. Bad start. Sorry, Enterprise. It's a good thing we have different Enterprises. Oh, here we go. I like how that was right in front of that planet. I'm gonna fucking beat this game, guys. Only with your help, though, because I'm gonna need help to know what the hell to do. I want to be the first human in existence to beat this game, and you guys are going to help me through this task. I really should. If I haven't beaten Star Trek on Game Boy, what's the purpose of my life? You know what I mean? Sorry, I'm getting messages over here. The phaser sounds are weird. Let me see what you guys talk about. Con! Godzilla says, but there's not much of a soundtrack. Or is it? LOL. I'll be quiet for... Oh, thanks, Walker1, so much. And thanks, Impossible Gank. He says, hope you're having a good Monday. I am. Thank you so much. Yeah, but about the soundtrack, I'll shut up for a minute just so you can actually hear how awesome it is. So here you go. Okay, so now you know why it got such an award. Is this all side missions, or is there land missions too? I don't know, Zelda's champion. You can tell me, because I'm going to need your guys' help to get through this game. I can tell you one thing, there's a lot of gravity pulling on things here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift my speed up a bit, because it is kind of hard to navigate, and that might help me get around a little bit better. Fuck, if that's what that even does, but hopefully it does. How many of you guys in this chat have played this game before? This mission is apparently based on the Doomsday Machine. Again, one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek, the original series. And that statement was actually serious. And don't call me Shirley. Ooh. Give me that. Yeah, warp speed. So you see that meter on the bottom? I'm assuming once I make it to the end of that, it'll probably go back to the map screen, and then something will happen, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. Shit, man. Is there anything? Oh, I guess there's anything to bring my power back up. Actually, sometimes there's little glowing things that I've gotten that I think bring your shields back up, so hopefully I'll find. See, that's a warp, which is good. That'll bring me ahead. I'm hoping to get some. Oh, you know what? If I get... Oh, fuck. Oh my god, how far back does that send me? Oh my god, you fucking kidding me? Alright, well, I've died twice. I'm gonna start over, because now I'm nowhere. Alright. Anyone play Futures Past? Futures Past. Whoa, it's almost as if you're playing a good game. Imagine as Gradius. It's amazing. I don't want to hear it. Alright, fuck the asteroid field. We're gonna go down and fight Klingons, as far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh. Alert! Under fire by Klingon warships. Tell you what I'm gonna do. United Federation of Planet. I'm gonna bring up my shields a little bit. I'm gonna bring up my phasers a little bit. Let's see how that goes, because we're gonna be in a fucking dogfight here. This is the like a Matei music. It is. Also one of my favorite episodes of Matei. The season opener of season 2. The best season of the original series. Shit. Oh, the first season's great too, but there we go. Fucking beach balls. Ah! What are they shooting at me? Fucking Klingon disruptors? Come on. These aren't even bird of praise, by the way. These are Klingon D7s. Is that what these ships were? I used to know this shit. I think they were D7s. Was that the model? Somebody in the chat knows. I need to get to that. Come on. Oh, did somebody blow up the fucking wormhole? God damn it. How, you know what? There's a lot of these fucking Klingons. This is ridiculous. If the Enterprise had to go up against this many Klingons in the original series, it would have been not a good day. It is a good day to die. Am I really supposed to make it all the way across this with all these fucking Klingons? Are you kidding me? Shit. Right? It's a D7. So many wiener ships. Wiener ships. I'm gonna make it across one of these fucking screens. That's my goal here. Come on, get to that. Warp. Wormhole. I think I wish that wormhole would take me like a little bit further than that. Day of the Dove was another episode that had Klingons in it. Also a pretty good one. I believe that was 3rd season. But I think the main Klingon episode was Taste of Armageddon, I believe was the name of the episode. And Kang, I believe was the name of the Klingon in that. Good episode. Oh shit. Damn, missed that wormhole. They don't last very long. I guess they're not disappearing, they don't stay on the screen very long. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Look at this, I'm only like halfway across the fucking screen. Are you kidding me? I gotta get to that. Go. If I don't make it, I'm gonna cry! Ah! Yeah, it's bullshit, and then they put you back at the beginning. What do I not know about this? Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna start over again. Fail reset. I might have to pull out the core might maneuver. It's like a game of chess. think I stand a better chance in the asteroid field? I'd like to go around the asteroid field. Oh no, God! And then there's like an amoeba. It's like the what's that? Oh, the immunity syndrome. That's a good episode too, by the way. The immunity syndrome. The Starship Enterprise faces a giant amoeba. Thanks, Neon Rider. Appreciate the sub. I have to destroy a whole fleet of Klingons. I know, it's fucking ridiculous. Did you see all those Klingon ships, by the way, over there? It was absurd. And you know what? Like, I feel like the power of the thing makes no fucking difference, so I'm gonna bring the speed up, like, a lot. Now I can actually maneuver a little bit more. Oh, you know what? The laser doesn't go quite as far. Laser, phaser, whatever. You know what? I'm fine with that, actually. Because it still blows things up in one hit, so... But now I can actually move a little bit better. I think the maneuverability is going to be more helpful to me than any this other shit, so... Yeah, and by the way, it definitely makes me move faster, so... That's my first recommendation. Get some more speed. Because then you can just avoid shit, too. Oh, there you go. Holy shit. I didn't know that these wormhole things actually... I didn't think that thing was a wormhole. I thought that the other thing was... I thought the thing I just got was... This is going to bring me ahead. Oh, but not a lot. Interesting. I just had to get all that shit out of my way. And the thing you might not realize with this is there's a lot of pull. Like the planets are pulling me towards them. Like there's gravity at work here. Imagine if you're playing, I don't know, well, there's probably good examples, but F-Zero and you're on the stage with the wind. You know how that feels? Death wind? That's kind of what this feels like on certain parts. There's probably better examples than that. But yeah, there's definitely like a gravitational pull going on. Ooh, give me that. See, now that didn't set me ahead. I guess that those are random, whatever they do. Fuckers. Never tell me the odds. The odds are 297.3 to 1. 297.3 to 1. Thanks, John Bailey, for subbing 9 months in a row. Holy shit. We have people now subbing for 9 months. John Bailey, thank you so much for sticking with me for 9 months. That means, John Bailey, you have been there from the beginning, and I appreciate that. And Bailey, Lieutenant Bailey, was a ensign, I believe, on Star Trek: The Original Series. Alright, I'm turning... Oh no. I guess I'm going this way. It's not really giving me much of a choice, so we're going to be encountering Klingons. No problem, John. Is this better than Star Trek: The Next Generation Game Boy game? Yeah, so far it's much better because it's actually... I'm actually like doing something. I'm shooting, I'm moving the ship. So I mean, it's a lot better. I don't like those fucking text-based ones like that. They're just really poor. So yeah, it's better than that at least. It's got the music from different episodes. It's got Klingon fucking warships. I'm hoping that at some point it varies it up a little bit and we can go to a planet and do some like away missions. Like why can't there ever be like a side-scrolling thing in a Star Trek game? Like could they never do that? Have you go down to like a planet of fucking, I don't know, space monsters and have you just like fucking, you know, some kind of alien side-scroller thing? Like could they possibly do that? Have you go to a Klingon homeworld and try to save like Ensign Chekhov or something, like have something happen. Thank you very much, Walker, for gifting a sub to Paulie, Krios, Rectron, Max A66, David Neighbor, Sanzook DA, Naduz, Uberfan888, and Star Hedgehog. We appreciate that. If you guys just got a gift sub, please say thank you. Thanks again, Walker. Texas Ranger. One of my favorite things Conan O'Brien used to do on Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Back when he was on NBC. The Walker Texas Ranger lover. And look at my shields. My shields are shit right now, by the way. Which is bad. Oh, man. Oh, I'm about to die. If I make this, it'll be an absolute miracle. Is there anything I can do to get fucking life? Get a life! Give me that! Oh, that was life! Yes! Thank God! For once. Maybe I can make it. Maybe. Maybe. Come on. Give me another wormhole or something. I will be the first man to ever beat this game. Oh, fuck. I will go where no man has gone before. Wow, and I missed all that? Fuck. Oh no! Oh. The Enterprise! Alright, let's try this again. Bridge Commander was good. 10 less plebes. Those D7s have hydraulics added. For a Game Boy game, this looks pretty sweet, especially the ability to alter shields, engines, weapons, and power, says Matei Wappy. Once again, I'm great at butchering Twitch names. Twitch handles. Shit. It'd be nice if they had a section of this game that was based on Amok Time. One of my favorites. You guys might remember the cable guy, Jim Carrey. That's they do a little parody of that. An Amok Time parody in that movie. And no, not Larry the Cable Guy, the Jim Carrey movie, Cable Guy. If you're thinking of, Get Her Done! God. Isn't he good friends with Jeff Foxworthy? Or whatever? Fuck. You might be a redneck if... Hey chat, who here is... What are Jeff Foxworthy's fucking... what are those fucking redneck jokes? Does he still do that? He doesn't actually do the redneck thing anymore, does he? He's got like new shit that he does. He's got a new act. He's trying to mix it up now. Shit. All right, here we go. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Is that what it was? Jesus Christ. You might be a redneck if... I just love when Brent Spiner would do those impressions. Watch A Fistful of Datas. He does great hillbilly impressions. Ooh, fuck. Alright, I'm kind of made it a little bit of a distance here, so I should like to fucking here. Got 2 shots left with that. I will be using it if I can. I'm just clearing. Fuck. No! Damn it! Did this ever happen on the original series? Every episode, yeah. The same thing. Thanks, David Neighbor. He does the redneck thing still? Oh, okay. Yeah, I am dead. It's true. Is there anything else to the game? Says Aislinn22. What else do you need? What else? This is intense drama. So a few streams ago, I mentioned Arthur Treachers. You still have them in Northeast Ohio? Okay. I did mention Arthur Treachers. Who the hell's flying the ship, Peppy? Seriously, right? Jeff Foxworthy, all those, you might be a redneck if. It's just like such bad jokes. I tell you what, I can't think of the redneck jokes, but maybe some of you guys in the chat can tell me some bad jokes. We used to do, I forget what we did. There was an episode of James and Mike Mondays where we were just telling some old bad like Zelda jokes, and one of them was, if I could try to remember it, what did the rhyming Zoras say when they got to Hyrule Castle? Aquamentus sent us. That was a little joke that I came up with. Pretty clever, huh? So yeah, let's get some bad jokes from the chat. They don't have to be Zelda related or Jeff Foxworthy related. Bad jokes are always good. Bad jokes are always good. Bad jokes are always bad. And at the same time, I'm going to be avoiding Klingon attacks, so. Let me see. If you have transmission in your bathtub, you might be a redneck. Nobody knows any bad jokes. Have you ever seen a Romulan frog? Is there a punchline to this of null and void? I'll come back in a minute when we have our bad jokes come through. Let's kill some Klingons. I've never trusted Klingons, and I never will. I'll never forgive them for the death of my boy. Fucker! Okay. I'm just clearing out a path. I need to make this. Come on. Oh, fuck. I gotta get there. Yes! I'm like all excited over this stupid fucking thing. Yes! Oh my god, I fucking did it! Ah! I'm gonna lose my mind if I beat this game, by the way. I'm gonna be so happy. Yes, I beat Star Trek the original series for Game Boy! Yes! Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. This is not easy. Nobody's even ever played this game before, except for me. Oh, come on. Fuck! Alright, I'm pausing it for a minute. Let's see if we got any bad jokes in here. What's the hardest part about eating a vegetable? The wheelchair? That's... Oh, man. What did Spock find in Kirk's toilet? I don't see your... The captain's log. Did you hear about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, no atmosphere. Did you hear the one about the midget psychic butcher? It's rare, medium, well done. You might be a red shirt if you keep a copy of your will on hand at all times. I'd like to thank my arms. I'd like to thank my arms for always being by my side. You might be a redneck if you think the stock market has a fence around it. If Dr. Seuss was your family's actual doctor, you might be a redneck. I like that we're doing all redneck jokes here. A red shirt and a stormtrooper end up in a firefight with each other. The stormtrooper misses, but the red shirt dies anyway. Raven Khan goes, I don't want to live on this planet anymore. ... Alright. So basically I've made it nowhere still so far. Let's keep the bad jokes coming. This is harder than R-Type. So far it is, it's ridiculous. You might be a redneck if you own a homemade fur coat. Deep Space Nine on Genesis. I would try that out. I've seen every episode. I wonder if there's a good Dominion aspect to that game, or if it's all like Cardassians or what, because I don't know if that game was like at what point in this series that game was made. I'd love to know. I might have to play that game at some point. It's all Bajoran mysticism. Oh god. Well then I don't want to fucking play that game. Is it really? That's my least favorite part of Deep Space Nine. All that fucking Bajoran garbage. This game has epic music. Bartender, I got me a bet for you. I'm gonna bet you $500 that I can piss in that glass over there and not spill a single drop. That's like an old man one. That's like the one that your grandfather will tell you. Oh, there you go. Even better than bad jokes. Let's do grandfather jokes. I bet you all know at least one joke that your grandfather would have told you. Let's do that. I want to hear grandfather jokes. As I was gonna say disrupt the Klingons. They had disruptors. That was the Federation had phasers. The Klingons had disruptors. I always wanted a Klingon disruptor. I had the Tang knife, which you saw in the AVG and Star Trek episode. Tang. What I really need is a batleth. Well, like, what am I doing with my life that I don't own a batleth at this point? Ooh, all right, here we go. Really have to time these phaser blasts just right. Oh fuck. This is ridiculous. Oh shit. Fuck! This is so hard. Alright, hang on. Let's see what you guys are saying. Stardate 36.9. This is where the chat starts getting weird from some strange phenomenon. What does your grandma and the clock both have in common? They're both cuckoo. That's, I could imagine a grandfather telling that one. Your teacher told you that joke? Alright, so David Neighbor's teacher told him this joke. His teacher told him this. What grade were you in? He said, go up to a girl and wave her over to you with one finger. When she approaches, say, well, I made you come with just one finger. Imagine what the rest of me can do. That's a great joke for a teacher to tell you. Jesus, game is brutal. It's fucking ridiculous. I want to get through one fucking screen of this. It was a college teacher? Well, at least it wasn't like your kindergarten teacher. Alright, I guess I'll just keep going. That was 15 years ago. I haven't heard that one, so... Use the Force. Bad jokes. Remember Data started to try to understand jokes? It was, man, I wish I could remember the exact line, but it's like, guy goes into a doctor, ba-dum boom, or whatever the fucking joke was. I wish I could remember the exact joke. But, it's the episode with Joe Piscopo, and Data's trying to learn humor. It's pretty funny. He goes into like a comedy club on the holodeck. Ba-dum boom. The outrageous, yeah, somebody give me that joke. Somebody look that up. The outrageous O'Connor or something. Oh, Joe Piscopo. Mike, will you ever do a Mickey Mouse game again for a stream? I just actually did the other day. Dokido Bros 2. Check out Cinemassacre Plays. It was a Mickey Mouse game for Game Boy. I actually kind of liked it. Did you, speaking of, did you hear the one about the claustrophobic astronaut? He needed a little space. That's it. Guy walks into the doctor's office. The doctor tells him, you need an operation. Guy says, I need a second opinion. Doc tells him, okay, you're ugly too. Ba-doom boom. That was it. Thank you. Watching Playing Stuff. That's a great joke. I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Bad joke. That's the best joke I ever heard. Look at that fucking photon torpedo. Took out everything. This game's amazing. This is my favorite Game Boy game. Fuck Link's Awakening. Who needs it? Screw Super Mario Land. Nobody needs that. You know there's a color version for Game Boy Color. Actually, I want to actually stream that. I don't have a copy of it though. Super Mario Land Color. We're doing it, chat. One of these days. Those were the days. Chris says, seriously, Mike, what the actual fuck is this game? This is Star Trek, the original series for Game Boy. If it gets nerdier than this game, please tell me what would be nerdier to play than this game, because I can't imagine what would be. Oh fuck, I'm out of them. Oh my god. Boom, boom. I like bad jokes. Shit. Oh man, if I fuck. Look at this. Damn it! This is so hard. I'm gonna start over again, I guess. Like, there's no... It's ridiculous. I'm gonna make it through it. That's a bad one, Shippickle. The only thing nerdier than playing this game would be watching somebody else play it. Wait a minute. Okay, dokie. Oh, you know. Star Trek or Star Wars. You want to hear a bad joke? My life? Oh my. That's very sad, Silver One. Well, if you're in here watching me do this, right? Whatever. We're having a good time. It's Star Trek. Right? You can't have a better time than if you're watching Star Trek on Game Boy, as far as I'm concerned. Alright. So I have to make it all the way across that map? Jesus fucking Christ. This is my new goal in life, is to do this. Ba-dum bump. The only way I'm gonna keep saying in this is these bad jokes. Wait, Konami made this? How did they keep this out of LJN's claws? Wait a second. Oh, wait, Ultra. Yeah, so, yes. Isn't that amazing? Well, I tell you what, though. This is a better Star Trek game than any of those fucking other ones, so... Give them that, at least, I guess. You know what I feel like? I feel like they gave... I feel like there was always certain rules with the Star Trek games. Like, they probably never made a side-scroller one where, whatever, Kirk or Spock is just, like, killing people with phasers, because it's kind of goes against what Star Trek is about. So I feel like that maybe is why they never did that, at least back then. But now there's, like, the Star Trek 2009 game where it's like, you know, there's a lot of just, like, fucking shooting people. Like, they don't care anymore. But back then, I think they tried to keep it more in line with what Star Trek was about, which is commendable, but sometimes a game needs to be a game, you know? So, wouldn't that have been amazing if... Oh, and you know what, by the way? There was a Star Trek game, Star Trek 5, for NES. Was actually probably the first, like, one of those unfinished NES games that I actually ever heard about, and I have never played it. I don't know what the gameplay is like on that, but now that I think about it, I should hunt that down. I'm gonna actually write that down, because I'm just remembering that right now. Yeah, that was the first one of those that I had ever heard about. I can't believe that I actually haven't done that by this point. So there was supposed to be a Star Trek. Of course, by the way, out of all things, Star Trek 5. And that's probably why the game didn't come out, because the movie was a fucking catastrophe. You know how awesome that would be, though, if they would have made, like, a Star Trek 6 into an NES game? That's what they should have done. Or Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan for NES. They didn't do it because, you know, Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan was 1982, I guess. But then again, there was Jaws from the 70s, and they made that. So why couldn't they do Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan? They should have. Somebody should go back and make Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan for NES. All these hacks and homebrews and whatever. That's what you need to do. Hack a bunch of other good games together. Have a section like this, and it would be like fucking Gradius. but you make it the Enterprise and Klingons and stuff, and then you take I don't know, take different games and put them together and make Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. It'd be sweet, as far as I'm concerned. Undiscovered Country is the best Star Trek movie, says Doki Bros. I'm slightly partial to Star Trek 4, but yes, Undiscovered Country is excellent. 2, 4, and 6. Those are the good ones. 3 is necessary to watch. There's some really good scenes in 3 though. I like the part where they steal the ship. That's awesome. And all the stuff with like Christopher Lloyd is really good. Star Trek 3 is a good movie. There's just some scenes that really suck. Like the stuff with Saavik sucks. Kind of like ruins the movie. All right, here we go. That's as far as I made it. Come on, another fucking asteroid field. I should have made it through the asteroid field at that point. Was I a fan of the Space Quest series by Sierra? You love Space Quest too. I had Space Quest 4. I don't think I ever beat it or anything, but I did like it. I was young when I played that. You like the motion picture personally? I know I'm weird. Yeah, I actually don't dislike. Well, I'm such a star. I don't dislike any of the movies, to be honest with you. But you know what? This game is Star Trek: The Original Series. Everybody gets into talking about the movies. What I'd rather talk about is the episodes of the original series. Does anybody have anything to say as we're doing this about the episodes? Who here is a fan of the original series? Because that's what this game is actually based on. What we're doing right here, this mission, is the Doomsday Machine. And I'm actually really curious if I make it past this, is there another chapter, or is this whole game just based on the Doomsday Machine? The fact that they use the Amok Time music, I almost wonder if there's like an Amok Time mission or something where you gotta get Spock to Vulcan to do Pon farr. And if you don't know what Pon farr is, the Vulcan mating ritual. Spock getting some pussy, some of that Vulcan pussy, with T'Pring, his wife. David Neighbor says, one of my first TV childhood memories is seeing the Gorn in Arena. You know, people make fun of the Gorn, but for one thing, the Gorn is a hell of a lot better in the original series than what they fucking did to it. The worst thing they probably did on the remaster is how they made the Gorn blink. Actually, you know what? It's the second worst thing. The number one worst thing they did in the Star Trek remaster is that fucking awful theme song re-recording. Ooh, look at this. I haven't seen this before. What is this fucking... oh jeez, I need that. This is crazy, man. Hold up, I'm trying to get through this shit. I don't think that was really pulling me towards it. Like, there's no gravitational pull on these, whatever it is, suns going supernova or some shit. How scary of an idea is that, by the way? A sun going supernova? Or what? It's not. Well, I guess it's not a sun, right? It's a. By that point, what do they call it? A dwarf or something? What is a planet by that point? A star. I guess it's a star. Let's say the star going supernova. Dwarf star. Something like that. Twinkling planets. That's what the chat's saying. Ooh, twinkling planets. You might be a redneck if... The episode with Abraham Lincoln, says New Wave Junkie, that is the Savage Curtain, and it also has the leader of the Klingons and the leader of the Vulcans, Abraham Lincoln, and and some random female alien from some planet that they never like really established. They should bring back that alien race of that woman from the Savage Curtain. How about that? I don't care what anybody... I don't even know, but they probably redid the rock monster in that. One of my favorite things watching the original series as, a teenager, and in that episode, there is this crappy looking rock monster in that episode, and I used to laugh with my cousin about that rock monster, and I'm sure that they probably redesigned it because the thing looked like crap. And that was one of the good things about it, is that you could fucking laugh at the cheesy special effects. You take that out of it, it ruins the whole fucking episode, Neutron Star. Mike, do you like the episode with Frank Gorshin? Says, yeah, that is Let That Be Your Last Battlefield. I do. That's the half black, half white episode. It's a comment on racism, and it's a really Star Trek did a lot of good television back then. They were able to cover a lot of serious topics like that because they could get away with it because they're aliens, stuff like that. They were able to do episodes about war. And I think there was an episode about Vietnam, basically, but basically a commentary on Vietnam, except it was like alien races basically having the same situation going on and stuff like that. It was a very progressive show. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna blow a hole through that. Did Mike finish Star Fox? I haven't yet, but I got some more badges, and I'm gonna go back to it. I love Star Fox 64. It's excellent. That episode was a private little war. Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember the title off the top of my head. Dresden 81 says, if Roddenberry could see Star Trek now, I think he'd punch someone. Yeah. There's actually if you guys are fans of the original series, you can find it on YouTube. There is an interview, a very long interview, and somebody found it. It's an unedited, raw interview with Gene Roddenberry, and I'm sure whenever it came out or whatever, it was edited down a lot. It was probably a 4-minute interview made from a hour interview. I don't know where it originally aired, but somebody found the raw footage of it, and he says some shit in there that's really inappropriate. He's really joking around with the lady doing the interview, and it's really inappropriate actually. But but Gene Roddenberry doesn't really get enough credit at this point in time, especially people just talking about J.J. Abrams and all that stuff, and I feel like Gene Roddenberry has been largely forgotten, but he really was a visionary. William Shatner gets the name of the episode wrong. Yeah, he does. But you know what? I don't blame him. What is gonna happen right here? I'm so fucking scared. Oh God. So this to me has to be based on the immunity syndrome. By the way, I'm gonna have to bring the speed up a lot because this is oh yeah, I have to bring that totally up, or I'm not gonna get anywhere here. Okay, this is very hard to navigate. Ensign Chekhov is the navigator aboard the ship, and I always liked Chekhov. He had the Beatles haircut and all that, but Beatles were popular at the time. But I thought he was a great character. Star Trek 4, my favorite Star Trek movie, had it was one that had a really good balance between all the characters. The original series a lot of times didn't have a good balance with the whole cast, which was a problem with it. where the Next Generation had an excellent balance between all the members of the cast, and Chekhov actually got some really good scenes in that where he's taken to a hospital and they have to save him and stuff. Star Trek 4 could be a good, thing for a game or something. They could do a game that would be all of the Star Trek movies all combined into one or something like that. There is so much potential with shit that they could do to make an actual good Star Trek game. It's like a real shame that I just thought of what they should actually do. So you know how they're making games like The Messenger and Shovel Knight and all those kind of games? They should make an 8-bit, 16-bit modern game of the Star Trek episodes and movies for both the original series and Next Generation, but like retro themed, licensed by Paramount. That would be awesome. People ask me about what video game I'd like to see. I'd like to see that. How about, imagine like playing Star Trek First Contact video game in 16-bit. Wouldn't that be fucking cool? Are you shooting bacteria now? I am. Who's my favorite actor from the new trilogy? Is this a joke question? Like if I had to pick one, is that the question? Like the thing is, I don't like any of it, so just my answer is gonna be none because I don't like it. So that's gonna be my answer, unfortunately. That would be bomb ass. I think it's a good idea. I don't care what anybody says. That's the fucking game I'd like to see. Make a really good fucking modern Star Trek game in 16-bit. I think it'd be badass. Kelvin timeline, all that shit. Fuck that. They're just like, god damn it. Fucking bad. They're done with those movies, right? There's not gonna be a fourth Chris Pine movie, right? I would think they're not doing any more of that, right? You like Carl Urban as Bones? I don't even want to talk about it. I don't like any of it. Shatner and Riker, the original Astro Bastards. Man, if they got together, that would be a whole new show. Big Edith says, I'd make a game similar to the 25th anniversary series of Point and Click, but less cryptic. That could be good. Vala says, I heard Chris Pine has refused to sign for another film, but they may do a Kirkless fourth Star Trek or something. It's just stupid. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try to get down. I'm gonna do another fucking Immunity Syndrome one. Space Amoeba. Well, I can say that's an episode that people never talk about. I like that episode a lot, actually. It's a really good one that's totally overlooked. Go watch the Immunity Syndrome, come back and let me know what you think. After this. We can chat for now. You think Pine will end up re-signing? Yeah, we'll see. Can't they be done with those? Actually, I don't think the last one was a bomb, though, was it? Didn't it do alright? What the hell was the name of it? The third one? After the Into Darkness one, I'm trying to remember the name. Beyond was the name of it. I think that actually didn't do too bad, right? Out of all those movies, I thought it was the best of the three. If I was gonna pick one, I was like, if you're gonna watch one, I guess watch that. But and I'll tell you why I thought it was the best. because I think James and I did a video about it, but the first movie was basically just a bad like introduction of the characters. It just in a bad way, like it's just like just bad, the whole thing, the whole fucking like just like chase sequence with like going over the like all the music that they put in it, just everything. It sucked. The movie fucking sucked. Then when the whole thing where fucking J.J. Abrams, like, they were like, oh, there's not gonna, before that movie came out, they're like, oh, it's not gonna be Khan, we're not doing Khan, all this shit, and then the movie ends up being about Khan, and the whole fucking point of them making a new Star Trek movie series was that they could do new shit. That's why they made a new timeline, so that they could do new shit. And then they do Khan again. The fuck is that? And it was bad. Fucking Benedict Cumberbatch, would never be, like, they shouldn't have done it. Like, Ricardo Montalban was, like, iconic as Khan. It's like, you can't remake that shit. It was a terrible idea. Then, and the whole, like, reverse, you know what pissed me off the most about that movie, actually? How they reversed the events in Star Trek 2. So it was like, they did like the remember thing, or not the remember thing, like, how Spock dies, in the original, but now, like, they have Kirk die and then they bring him back. It's like the reverse of the original series movie. Like, that just pissed me off. I hated that movie. And then the third one, at least they got past the introduction. They got past the Khan shit that they shouldn't have done, and they just made a movie. Like, that part of it was good, that they did that. Did I actually fucking make it, or am I a step, like, behind it? Oh, I think I might have made it. Look at this, I made it. Hold up. Password. Holy shit, I have a password. Holy shit, I actually got somewhere. Password. Anybody remember that game show? Hey Mike, playing Star Trek on Game Boy. I am Dan Evil Robot. The one where Spock and McCoy argue over going who's into the shuttlecraft. Yeah, I believe, yes. For a second I thought you meant Galileo 7, but... Now that is a password. Isn't that a good password? It's like fucking 5 characters. They had some good Bones Spock stuff in the third one. That relationship hadn't been explored enough. It's like they replaced Bones with a horror. Yeah, that too. Exactly. And actually another thing that I liked about Beyond was how near the end of the movie, oh my god, there isn't a away mission. On the original, oh, look at Shatner. Oh, and this music, you know what that's from? Miramani. The Paradise Syndrome, they're all red shirts. This is Kirk. Paradise Syndrome or Paradise, this side of Paradise. This is Paradise Syndrome, I think, the one with Miramani. I think that's where they use that music. Miramani. And then Spock does a Vulcan mind meld with Kirk and almost like freaks out because, and then afterwards he's like, you know, Kirk has a very he's a very dynamic individual. Captain Calvin says, good old Star Trek for Game Boy. Have you played this one before? Oh, but I want to just finish my statement about, I don't know what the fuck this shit is, about Beyond, is that there was a good relationship between the characters near the end of the movie, how they actually all worked together to, like, solve their problem, which is, like, what they would have done on the original series. So that part was good, of it was good. So they kind of got it with that movie. Still didn't like it. So, but at least it was better than the other ones. Thunder in Paradise. Greatest TOS episode of all time was Arena. Arena was good. Definitely good. I played a Metron in AVGN. That looks like a fucking Gorn right there. No, that's not the Gorn. That's from, oh, yeah, that was the alien in, what is the name of that episode with that white fucking fuzzy alien in the original series with the fucking horn on its head? I wonder if they redid that for the remastered. I kind of almost want to watch all the remastered episodes just to... I want to hate watch it, and I want to see what bullshit they did to replace, like, stuff. The Mugatu. Thank you so much, New Wave Junkie. Yeah, the Mugatu, exactly. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head. God! Yes, the Mugatu's from A Private Little War. You know why? Because they're stuck in the cave, and the Mugatu's on the outside, and that's why they can't get out, right? I haven't watched a lot of it, coin op, but of Doctor Who, and I know it's just there's a lot of it, and I just never dared to do it. It's crazy when I go into the bookstore now. There's just a whole Doctor Who section. It's so like popular. It's kind of like there's a whole area in the bookstore for Batman now. It never used to be like that back in the day. You can just go and there's a whole fucking Batman section. It's crazy. It's awesome that that you can do that. The music when McCoy smacks the pregnant woman. Oh, yeah, you might be right, too. Jim, it's Bones. The dark moss here is a highly radioactive species. I always love that communicator. Do-do-do-do. Kirk to Enterprise. 2 to beam up. Energize. Ooh, what's this? Whoop! You know what? So they do have these away missions, which I was hoping for earlier. Oh, we got to. Fuck. Fuck. If phaser's on stun? I don't want phaser on stun. Oh, fuck. I want phasers on fucking... Oh. Vaporize, are you kidding? Hold up. Can I do that? Oh, they don't have the things for this. The energy levels. I saw health over here. I'm gonna try to get it. Those plants are like dangerous. Are they spores? This is crazy. So this is this side of paradise. I'm sorry. This is A Private Little War stage. That's nuts. Where it's kind of like a because of the Mugatu, because of the this game's kind of I know like you'll laugh at me, but it's kind of awesome. That looks like a nose. They got it more right than a lot of like NES games. This is more a Star Trek or the original series. It's close to it than like Back to the Future on NES, you know, which I actually want to stream that too at some point. What am I fucking doing here? I'm like looking for something, right? I don't exactly know what I'm supposed to do. Set phasers to fellatio. The weapon parts are hidden in certain rocks. Okay. Maybe I bet he was that nose rock. It's gonna be those kind of rocks. Fuck. Oh fuck, am I out of phaser? Shit, can I get more of that back? Oh my god, that's bad. Fuck, what can I do about my phaser? Oh, fuck. How can I even... I don't know what to do, because I'm, like, out of phaser. If anybody has a clue what I do. Fuck. I wonder if the Mugatu can go through that shit. What am I gonna do? Oh, is he getting hurt? I think he was getting hurt. Fuck. 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 Can I fight? Can I fucking fight the Mugatu with my fist? And you can't search the rocks like that, right? Or can you? Am I doing anything here? I don't know what to do. Find a hollow log, sulfur, and rocks, and make a homemade cannon. That is what I should do. Did the Mugatu die? Well, there's multiple Mugatus. And there was supposed to be another name for the Mugatu, and then Shatner botched the line. I wonder, I forget what the original name of it was, but there was, it's like, sabotage? I say sabotage. Reset and password this shit? Yeah, I mean, I might have to. I didn't know at first when I was... Gumatu. That's right, the original name was Gumatu, and then Shatner was like, the Mugatu. Yeah, that's very Shatner. Fucking hell. In defense, they all had to memorize all their fucking dialogue in a day or whatever. I wouldn't have been able to get those lines down like that. Fucking hell. Especially on the third season. Fucking hell. I have no idea what to do because I'm at it. This is kind of bullshit because you can't, like, do anything if you don't have the phaser. So, as much as I was saying this part was kind of cool, like, you should be able to search the rocks or something. I don't get what that's all about. So I'm basically fucked here, huh? I should probably die and just... It's sort of a compass, but, like... I guess I have to die, huh? Bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna purposely kill... This is, like, a really big area. I'm gonna purposely kill myself because I don't know what else to really do here. Okay, now it's full again. That's kind of bullshit, isn't it? Well... Let me look. Let's try this thing. So I guess this means go... Latitude. Is that latitude? Like, I don't even... Should I go up? Let's see what happens if I go up. The way I'm reading that is to go up. Let's see. I think it wants me to go up. It's a weird tricorder reading. Those were like breaking apart before, now they're not breaking apart. What does God need with a starship? Fuck. Definitely up. Is it this? This is like it, huh? Is it like there's something else I can do? Is there a way to switch? Oh, that's the Super Game Boy thing. Is there a way to like? Oh, I hit like both buttons at once. Okay, so you hit both buttons at once apparently. So is that it? Am I good? Or let's see if there's gonna be another one. Well, that was good. So you hit both buttons at once. I guess I accidentally did that earlier when I blew up the other rock. There doesn't seem to be any kind of signal going on here now. Do I have to bring this thing somewhere now? Let's see. Let's see if anything else comes up on the tricorder. Hopefully. Fuck. Oh my god, look at this area. This is awful. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Alright, now we got a new reading. Shit! Fuck, come on! No! Oh, tree. Okay. It's this. It's not that. Bush. Bastards. Oh, it's that fucking thing, isn't it? Okay, that it. Oh, you fucking Mugatu. This is it. Yes! Alright. Progress. So what do we need? 4 of these, I guess? This is ridiculous, isn't it? Let me read some of the chat stuff here. I picked up a piece of pasta. Spiral pasta. I found spiral mac and cheese, guys. It's great. Isn't this great? You know, I liked on the original series, there's an episode where they would sometimes eat, like, cubes. You know what else I like? The little, like, floppy, like, discs. They were, like, little squares, basically, different colored rectangles. And then they would stick that into the replicator, a more primitive version of the replicator from Next Gen. and you had to have the disc to stick in the thing, and then you would lift a door would come up, and that's how they got their food. Very different than when they had the better special effects on next gen. That's another phaser upgrade. I'm gonna leave it because I already have full phasers. I'm probably very far off from wherever I need to be now, so. Wonder how many lives they give you to do this. Play Faxanadu? Yeah, I'd like to come back to Faxanadu. I don't know how far I am in that game now. Start going on the right and see if I can find anything. Da 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 da. Oh shit. I'm just trying to find my way around here somewhere. God damn it. Wayne's World was a good had a great Star Trek moment in it when they're sitting on top of the car and shit. Oh really? Oh, don't tell me that's it. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my. Come on! Fuck. Fuck. Now I'm like stuck here. I'm just doing that to get out of the way. God damn it. Nothing's even like coming up on the tricorder readings. Fucking shit, man. Oh, that didn't blow that up? Fucking bullshit. This is a bitch, is what this is. Some Dragon's Lair shit here. Moss. Deadly moss. Fucking this tricorder sucks. You have to be like close to where it is anyway. Apparently. Alright, well. No, that's the moss shit again. Fucking die again. I hope they give you like unlimited lives on this part. I don't think that was a clue before, was it? First you gotta find a library card, then you gotta get back your lost communicator. You zap 2 guys, you find a diamond. You're talking about the end of the Star Trek episode, yeah. I wrote that episode actually. I don't think it was one of the better episodes, but there were some funny moments. The Klingon, I like doing the Klingon. Actually, you know what? It was a pretty funny episode. The Klingon fight that we did, I thought that was funny. In the original series, the game part of it I wrote. James made the rest of it. We worked on it together. I also did the shitty animated intro to it with the NES going by. Although I looked at James looked at the gameplay footage and he found, because I don't know a lot about like heavy metal stuff, and he found I think Led Zeppelin. He was like looking at the footage and he's like, hey, wait, there's a Led Zeppelin thing on the wall. So he added that part. But I didn't beat that game. But I forget what it was. Now I forget what it was. Oh yeah, in the original series, Kirk's fighting, a lot of times he would just like do the karate chop or whatever, or he had some moves in some episodes where Shatner would just like throw himself into there'd be like 3 dudes and Shatner would just like run and throw himself into them and shit like that, or he'd just do these ridiculous like moves. Remember like the old Batman series like in the 60s? That's what they did, just like the ridiculous fight sequences and stuff. And that's what we were sort of parodying. We thought it would be funny If you go back and watch the Star Trek episode, James like throws himself like, against the wall and then comes down and does like a karate chop. That was a very purposeful James doing a Captain Kirk original series parody. So yeah, that was a fun episode to shoot. And then I come on screen and I'm like, "Guapla, nerd," or whatever. And he's like, what's the Genesis thing? Oh, I'll give you Genesis, and then like the Sega Genesis and all that. That was fun. So never mind. I think that's a pretty decent episode. I just think the part I wrote about the game wasn't that great. My head was strange in the episode. Well, I found this shitty Klingon mask off the eBay, and it was an official like thing that they sold actually for next gen, I think. Would I consider making more things about the Barks Uncle Scrooge comics? Yeah, maybe, actually. I would probably do some blog posts and stuff about it, but I don't want to get too off subject from doing this. The joys of amateur filmography, cheapest effects, and trying to get them to work. Yeah, no, I agree, Razin. Did I finish Star Fox 64? No, I answered that before. I have to go back to it. I got a bunch of the badges, but there's a lot left to do, and then I got to do expert mode and whatever, so that's going to take some time. Anyway, so this game here, this is not giving me, like, it's not telling me where the fuck to go. If anybody has some suggestions here, I would take them. Oh, fuck. Well, there's health, for one thing. Oh, finally! Alright, so we're going down. That's what she said. Down still? You can't really go down. That's weird. Maybe there's a way to go around this water. Look at that walk cycle animation. Isn't it great? You know what, though? Kirk looks more like the outfit from the movies. Because he wouldn't be a red... Well, this is like Game Boy. You know what? Can I change the color? Let's change the colors, because this is like totally not right. Maybe I can get him in gold or green or something. I mean, that would be better. That's more... Actually, that's kind of close to what his shirt color should actually be. Not that. Definitely not red. I'm going to go with this because it's more what it would be. How would I fucking... There's no way down here. The only thing I can think of is if I walk all the way across, maybe I can get under this water somehow. This is a bitch. Fuck. The red was alright. Well, not to me. Because it has to be... It's TOS here. Oh, shit. This is bullshit. This sucks now. And every plant is like, ooh, what's this? Hold up. we go. I'm just gonna grab this. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay, finally, I fucking found where to go. Sort of where. More to the right. Okay. I wonder, have any of you guys ever? Is there anybody in here that's beaten this game before? I would love to know. Like, seriously. It's just a fucking mole. I hate when it does that. It's just tell me where to go. Down. Okay. Oh, shit. Open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up, open up. Does this one not open? Fuck you, game. This is ridiculous. Am I gonna fight any Klingons on foot? Alright, down. Definitely down. Here we go. Finally. Shit. Okay. I hate that. Up. Okay, this is it, probably. Yes! Alright, we need one more item. Woo! Like, that screen going up and down gets annoying so much. I agree, but it's like, I have to have it go up and down to know where to go. There's no choice, but I totally understand that. I'm annoyed by it too. There's no option, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. God damn it. This is fucking ridiculous. Come on. Oh, that's the bottom of this fucking screen. I could be walking around forever because it's shitty. They should have made it so that if you just hit start, you know what they should have? There should be a radar on this fucking screen, or the tricorder reading should be on this screen, so you don't have to bring it to another screen. But what am I doing? I'm complaining about Star Trek on Game Boy. I mean, there's better things that you could do with your life. Actually, that's not true. That's all you should do with your life is complain about Star Trek on Game Boy. Come on, drop it. It's like, I get it. There's fucking Klingon force fields. Stop telling me that. Tell me that once. And bullshit. The tricorder has no fucking range to it. The plants, if you're not right on the right line, you can't fucking use the disruptive phaser on it. Now I'm in a fucking deadly desert. Give me a fucking tricorder reading. It's like, this is Contra now, trying to get through these. Finally, so we're going left. Thank God. Drop it. It's not dropping. There's a lot of problems with this game. Up and left a little bit. All right. Look at this. Look at this. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing? Other people are playing Fortnite. No, tell me where to go. Down now. Drop it. You think it's this? You know what? I'm almost out of this stuff. I better be really careful. It's to the right. I bet you it's this plant here, huh? Yes. What? Okay, this. What the fuck? Oh my god, I'm out of the phaser. Oh, come on. I have to go. Oh my god, I have to go all the way back to get phaser? The rock wasn't blowing up. What? Is there anything... So I have 2 lives here, right? I would rather kill myself than... Or maybe it's this or something. You know what? I'm going to kill myself. Because I think I have 2 lives there. Hopefully those are my lives. Okay, yes, they're my lives. Because that refills my fate. I'd rather do that at this point than... It has to be this, right? Why didn't it blow up? Finally. There. All the weapon pieces have been found. Oh, we're beaming up! Mr. Scott, 1 to beam up. Energize. Good job, Kirk. Intelligence now reports Klingons sighted in the vicinity of the planet Kalanda. You better check it out. Another password. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. This is so good. 2002.6. The phaser was switched to full for a moment there. Thank God I got the fucking password. And thank God for short... Yeah, it's got short passwords at least. Hot rods rock. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. If you guys have any more bad jokes, I'll read some of them when we get back. So, quick break for a couple minutes, and I will be back with more Star Trek: The Original Series. I was gonna pick out like a bunch of Star Trek things to show you, but I just grabbed a few. So in this game is based off, I believe, maybe just the Doomsday Machine, which good episode to base a game off of, because it's kind of like it has an end boss, which would be the Doomsday Machine. So here, the original release of the Star Trek episodes, although it might have come up on beta first or something, but these black series of with the space covers. When I was a teenager, I had the entire series, which were the next release, which were the blue tapes, which came with a card. That appears in the background of AVGN Friday the 13th. When I'm standing there as Jason Voorhees, you'll see, because I had given my whole Star Trek VHS collection to James because he wanted to watch all the episodes, and I had just bought the DVDs that had come out, the yellow, blue, and red sets. So I was like, and they take up a lot of room, all those VHS tapes. But and fun fact, those are in the rental review room now. But anyway, the other thing is, so I ended up recently sort of getting all the black. These are the ones I always wanted because they were the original release of it, and they're also not the remastered bullshit, and don't have the awful remastered theme song that sounds like fucking ass. They did the theme song, the music from this episode of Muck Time, and again, this is the one that has the like fight from the Cable Guy with Jim Carrey is a Muck Time. It's the first episode of season 2 of Star Trek, the original series, and also it's the episode where that came from, the Vulcan hand gesture. There's not a lot of Mr. Spock in this game so far, is there? Which is weird. The last level that we did comes from a private little war. I had been talking about that, and the Mugatu is right there. See, isn't that funny? Isn't that a stupid looking thing? If they cut that out in the remaster, that's stupid because it's funny. The Paradise Syndrome, also, you heard music from that, the episode with Miramani. So, earlier in this Game Boy game, and Shatner does a hilarious running thing. There's a movie he did called, I think it's called Impulse, not Incubus, Impulse, and it was in the 70s. And there's a part in that where he runs. Shatner used to be able to run super fucking fast, but in this episode he does some of that really fast Shatner running, and it's that was the music from that episode. And I just want to say, so even though I have all the Black Series original tapes, there was also, for the next gen, they did the silver sets. This episode here is Cupid, which is the Robin Hood episode where Worf says, "I am not a merry man," because he was Friar Tuck. Funny episode. Alright, so I'm going to read some of these chat questions. Thank you, 44 Games, for subbing, and we'll get back to this game in just a minute. We were talking about jokes earlier, too. Thanks, Brutal But Clean. If I got this game and a hammer for Christmas, I know what I would do with the hammer. Well, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. That was from Leonard Nimoy's, one of Leonard Nimoy's albums, Mr. Spock's Music from Outer Space. Can you imagine getting this game for Christmas as a kid? Herman Munster reading a joke book. I've invented a device to keep the inside of my car quiet. Oh my god. It fits right over her mouth. Someone beam Mike back to the couch. $7 Pretzel says, I just stole my sister's Coke. Okay. Mike should make videos where he reboxes things that have already been boxed. Hey, Duo. Cyborg says I should re-record it to DVD from the VHS. I got an HDMI player that does that. That's not a bad idea. Actually, it's funny. Or like Laserdisc or something, right? Did I finish Bucky on hard? Star Reel, yes I did. Is this how I read? What do you mean? The phaser has to be on full and not on stun to blow up the rocks. Well, I was hitting the thing about the rocks was at first I was only hitting the one button, then I hit both buttons, and that's what blew it up. But even when you hit both buttons for, I guess, the full phaser effect, you still have to be exactly like lined up at the right spot, and you might have to be on the bottom, I don't know, or you have to be exactly in the right spot, or it doesn't work. Mike, I know you did those hidden gem videos for NES and SNES, but do you have hidden gems that come in mind for Game Boy? I wrote like almost a whole Game Boy gem video, but I never finished it. And I was gonna do an N64 one as well. Just never got to it. Maybe I'll do it someday. But at this point, like after I did those hidden gem videos a long time ago, a lot of other people started doing hidden gem videos, so it's kind of like it's already been done by a lot of other people on YouTube, so you can go like watch their videos, I guess. You know, other people, whatever, beat me to it, I guess, which is fine. Did I read Star Trek Memories? Yes, I did, actually, a long time ago. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the game. Other people aren't me, though. Yeah, well, that's true. Alright, back to the game. I mean, that is a good point. Like, just because... I don't know if any of you guys make YouTube videos, but just because somebody else has already made a video about a subject, it doesn't mean that you can't, because you might have your own take on it. So never be afraid to review something that somebody else has done. For example, we just did a review of Star Trek V. I'm sure a lot of people have, but maybe you have your own take on it. So, you know what I mean? Where's the 2018 room tour? I might do that. We'll see what happens. The thing about it is I have to find other things that I haven't shown already. And I do have a bunch of things that I haven't shown, so I might do it. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Next section, generating map. Oh my god, do we have Romulans now? What is all this shit? All right, I guess we're gonna find out. Are there star bases? Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know what that might be? Yeah, Tholians. We have fucking Tholians now. Oh my god. Oh wait, I gotta turn the music back up. I did that because it was getting kind of like annoying. All right. Music's back, guys. The award-winning Oh, this music is from... It looked like a ball sack. It's obviously TOS music, but I'm trying to remember what episode. I mean, I guess it's Tholian Web music. Oh, there's the Tholian Web. Tholian, whatever. I think it's Tholian, actually. I wonder if they're really gonna get more. Oh, there you go. They're actually building the fucking Tholian Web. That's crazy. This is cool. I really like how they really included a lot of... Oh shit, I'm gonna get fucking wrecked here. Oh, that fucked me up good. But they really included a lot of like actual references to the actual show and shit that you wouldn't think that they would have done, which is actually really cool. I didn't know if that was a power-up or... Fuck! That's the danger in getting too far ahead like this. Austin Danger Powers. I should do some, I think there's a Game Boy Austin Powers game, which I should do that. I think going under will work. Yeah, it worked. Shit. Oh, I'm almost dead. Fuck! Now I'm really almost dead. Oh my god. Give me that. If I can get health. Great. Shit. Hey, thanks Ferrari Jones for subbing. If you guys have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. Supposedly they're doing Austin Powers 4. You know what? At this point, I actually wouldn't mind seeing that. I need to go faster than this. Shit. I want my shields to be like... I don't know what to do. See, the thing with these is you gotta be able to go fast enough to avoid stuff. Austin Danger. Nah, you know what? I should be able to go faster. It's a shame Love Guru killed Mike Myers' career. Well, yeah, that was a bad movie. But yeah, it shouldn't. It's too bad. You know what? And then people are gonna be like, yeah, but he was an asshole to all people and blah 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 blah. The whole Mike Myers deal. So did Cat in the Hat. Yeah, Cat in the Hat. That's true. He had like a bunch of fucking shit. I mean, you know, really, what movies did Mike Myers do other than the Austin Powers movies that really went over well? Oh, well, duh, Wayne's World. I don't know how I fucking forgot about that. Yeah, Wayne's World, Austin Powers, but other than those two, like, what else really was there? Oh yeah, So I Married an Axe Murderer. That's true, I forgot about that movie. Wow, I haven't seen that in a long time. So, okay, so he had a few. But yeah, then Cat in the Hat and, like... It almost reminds me of, like, what happened to fucking Tim Burton. Tim Burton used to make, like, the best movies. And then he fucking made the worst movies. Ooh. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Batman, Ed Wood. So many good movies. Edward Scissorhands. And then he fucking does, like... just, like, that fucking Planet of the Apes movie, and... just, like, a lot of fucking garbage. Oh, man, I'm gonna get fucking wrecked here. Oh, my God. This is not easy now. Fuck. There's SNL skits where always... Oh, the SNL, yeah, but I was talking about the movies. Oh, boy. Is this, like, what's happening here? Is this, like, game over? Oh, wow, a real game over. Well, I do have the code. I guess I could try to put in the password. I wonder how much longer this game is. I would have to make it. I wonder if you can get extra lives. Fuck. I guess let's try to put in the code, I guess. You know what? I wonder if I put this in, if I will have more lives. You know what the password should be? 1701A or some shit. Oh, it's already got the password in there. That's nice. You know what I should have done right there? I should have went to the asteroid belt instead, because that's probably easier than these fucking Tholians. That was stupid of me. You know what? I'm gonna reset it and I'm gonna put that password in. 2002.6. Yeah, wait, what? Let me put the password in. Continue. There it is. 2002.6. Alright, there we go. Alright, that looks like a skull right there. Look how far I made it there. Alright, that's better because the Tholian part was fucking hard. Do-do-do-do-do. And it's the same amount of lives still, huh? I think. So does anybody know, at the end of this, if I make it to the end of this area, will I get to fight the Doomsday Machine? And is that going to be the end of the game? Because, I mean, usually Game Boy games weren't... I guess it depends on what the game was. Like, if it's like Link's Awakening, it could be like a long game. But I can't imagine this game being super long. But I don't know, maybe it is. What if it actually goes through every episode? Was there 79 episodes? They do a good enough mixture of the episodes throughout this that you kind of get a good mix of episode stuff. That was an extra life. Fuck yeah. You know what? Maybe I can fucking beat this game. That's the first time I think I've seen an extra life. They were like, alright, let's give this guy a break here finally for once. Thanks, Ryan Walker. The Caliphate, yeah. The Kunat Caliphate. Kunat Caliphate. I can't fucking say that. Spock's brain level is the best. If there's a Spock's brain level, that would be funny. Everybody thinks that that's the worst Star Trek episode of the original series. I don't think it is. It's a bad episode. But, you know why? It's because it was the first episode of the third season, and the first episode of a season, like, is supposed to launch that season, and it's supposed to be really good. And it was bad. So, I think that's why it's usually thought of as the worst episode, but I think there's fucking much worse episodes. Watch Requiem for Methuselah, or don't watch it, or The Cloudminders, or, you know, it's a fucking terrible episode, That Which Survives, and, like, Witch, because, like, this is that whole episode. There's, like, this alien witch, and she comes aboard the, like, Enterprise, and then they end up going down to, like, her home planet or some shit, and there's this whole fucking thing that goes on way too long, and it's like, if she touches you, you die, right? So it's like, I think it's Sulu, Kirk, and McCoy, and they're down on the planet, and she goes to touch Kirk or something to kill him. So McCoy and Sulu stand in front of Kirk, but she can only kill who she's chosen for. She's like, I am chosen for Kirk, and if she touches Kirk, he'll die. It's like a game of tag or some shit. So she goes to touch him, and Sulu and McCoy stand in front of Kirk, and then she like can't get to him. And she's like, okay, well, that sucks. So she leaves. Whatever, goes back to her machine or some shit, because she's like alien, whatever. Now she's going to be chosen for Sulu. She comes back and she's like, I am chosen for Sulu now. So now Kirk and McCoy stand in front of Sulu, and then she's like, I can't get to him, or something like that. And it just like goes on, and it's just like, this is so bad. It's like they came up with the fucking plot at like the last sentence. Or at the last sentence, at the last second. Just bad. So, yeah. There's worse episodes, basically. And also, by the way, I'm not trying to shit too much on the original series. It's my favorite Star Trek series. But, like anything, there's bad episodes. I love the Next Gen, but there's bad episodes in Next Gen. You know? Like the third episode, which is fucking awful. And just like there was that one with that like invisible with that the imaginary like little girl. There's that one with the fucking the ghost who dates. It's like gonna date like Dr. Crusher. Dr. Crusher's ghost boyfriend. That's a fucking shit episode. There's a bunch of shit Next Gen episodes. There's, you know what one's fucking terrible? Masks. Where, even like, the actors of that episode think that episode fucking sucks. They, like, it's just, Brent Spiner had to come up with like 8 characters that he had to play like all at the same time, like on that day. And like, he came in and like he hadn't read the fucking script yet or something. And they're like, all right, you're playing 8 characters today. And he's like, had to come up with it like on the spot basically. And it was just like, and then he said it was like coming off of like doing a couple episodes that were like Data episodes. I guess because the character was so popular at that point, because they would sort of focus episode, like there'd kind of be like a Picard episode, or then there'd be like a Worf episode. They kind of like break them up, and then maybe a Troy episode or something like that. And then, so there was like a Data episode, and then like another Data episode, and then he had to film like another like Data Picard episode. And by that point, it's like he was like worn out. And then they're like, all right, here's your script. You're playing like 18 different characters, and he's like, fuck. So. Remember the security officer that got killed by a blob of goo? Are you talking about the Metamucil thing when Tasha Yar died? Every Trek series has some really horrible episodes. Yeah, exactly. Most of season 1 and 2 of Next Generation were bad. Yeah, season 1 and 2 were not great. There's good episodes in there. Season 2, I think, has Q Who, which is a really good one. There's Measure of a Man, which is a good one. So, I mean, there's good ones in there. I never liked that fucking Damon Bach one. The Stog Haze. Alright, I have to focus on this because now this is Tholian Web shit. Tholian Web is a pretty good episode of season 3. People shit on season 3, but Enterprise Incident is a good season 3 episode. There's some good ones. That's what they should have. By the way, that's what they should have started season 3 with. It was the Enterprise Incident. That's when Kirk is a Romulan and all kinds of shit. Fuck, I'm doing really bad. I'm kind of trying not to push ahead too much because I get myself screwed by doing that. In shooters, that's what you can do to kind of fuck yourself, is like, if a shooter is that type where you can push ahead like this. This is like such... Fuck! Great. Give me a break. I deserve it. Oh my god. Oh, fuck! Now, starting at the beginning, you think they could, like, start you... Do you think there could be a checkpoint in this? You think there could be a midway checkpoint? Nope. Be shit. They don't give you anything. This game is like, hey, fuck you. You want something? Go fuck yourself. You ain't getting shit. This is Star Trek on Game Boy. You know what though? I forgot. I'm not using the fucking photon torpedoes. I'm an idiot. I'm not even using the photon torpedoes. It's a solid soundtrack. Isn't it good? It's great. Awesome. I wonder if the phasers will take out, like, the line. Jesus Christ! Fucking kamikaze Tholians. They're like, oh! Ah! Shit. I didn't know what to do. There's a thing. Health! Alright, that's exactly what I fucking needed. Finally. Oh, whoa! You can fuck up their beams. Yo, I didn't know that. I mean, I thought you could fuck up their beams. You kinda can. I'm like about to die again. Give me health or something, you fucking game. God. Fuck! You know what? Alright. Let me bring up the power on... Like, this game could be beat. I could beat this game. You know what? I'm gonna bring up shields and phasers. Oh, this sucks so much. If my phaser power is stronger, I might be able to kill these. Look at that. I might be able to kill the Tholian barriers. Oh. And that's why you need speed. This is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Oh, the mirror universe now I'm talking about. Yeah, mirror, mirror. Look at that, though. I can kill this in like fucking 2 hits. Fuck you, fucking Tholian. Piece of shit. Look at this, they're just crashing into me, fuckers. Fucking, this is bullshit. Oh my god, like I swear to god, fuck this game. Oh, you have to hit that part of it, huh? There we go. Fuck! Fucking bullshit! Sometimes you can kill these fucking Tholian webs, and then other times you can't. What the fuck? I don't understand exactly. Piece. Oh, okay. So I think it's you. All right. I think I know the pieces to shoot now. I mean, if I should start this over, and if I got an extra life or something. Like that, there you go. So you shoot the, like, heavy line. I'm gonna get... Great. I'm, like, halfway, too. They better give me something. Is there a halfway health or anything? There is. That's when to give it. Oh, thanks for that health. That's all they give you. Fuck! Jesus. It's so ridiculous. Oh my god! Fucking shit. I'm gonna give this one more chance. I wanna fucking... You know what? I have to get through this whole fucking area. Let me see this map again. Look at this. I have to get all the way over there. You know what? I have the password. I might come back to this. I'm gonna stop this for right now because I have to get through this whole fucking thing. Like, this could take forever. And there's not, like, much that I can dodge. And, like, I'm gonna have to go through Tholians at some point here. There's asteroid fields. Like, if I go through the asteroid fields, like, that'll be easier. But if I got really lucky, I might only have to hit the Tholians, like, once. And then there's Romulans down at the bottom. God knows how fucking strong the goddamn Romulans are. But if I go through that, like, not in the middle, but, like, a little bit under the middle, and go straight across, I could hit asteroid field, one patch of Tholians, hopefully, one asteroid field, and then just make it right to the end. So that's possible, but I'm not going to do it right now. I might continue this later because I want to beat Star Trek on Game Boy. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and thanks to all you guys who subscribed today. If you usually subscribe to me, don't forget to resub, because Twitch likes to unsub people. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.